I want 2025 to be an amazing year for you. So today I'm going to talk about 3 things that you can do that are really simple, that won't overwhelm you, that can really help you make growth within your life. So, number 1, don't cheat on yourself. This seems really, really straightforward, but the best thing that you can do for yourself is if you say you're going to do something, actually do it. Now, this is the perfect time of year for us to all be setting New Year's resolutions. And in the big scheme of things, these sound like very good ideas in theory. However, in practice, because they can be so huge, like lose weight or stop drinking alcohol or get really healthy, they never actually happen because what do those things actually mean? So when you say, I'm going to do something, actually do it. Make it really simple and straightforward so you don't end up cheating on yourself. So it could just be yoga twice a week or eat healthily for 80% of the time. Things that you can genuinely commit to that means you're not going to cheat on yourself. So, number 2, do hard well. Often in life, we say things like, I'm going to make a big change to my life and change my circumstances when such and such happens. When things get easier, when I finish doing this degree, when my family are older. Life never gets easier. And as soon as we accept this, we can actually take more responsibility for ourselves. So when things do get tougher, how can we actually accept that this is going to happen and we do tough and we do hard well? What does this actually look like? Say you know you've got a really busy day ahead and you've got to have a difficult conversation at work that you don't want to have. You can prepare yourself for this. You can make sure that you do that hard well. How could the conversation go? What scenarios could happen? Play them out within your head or even write them out on a piece of paper so you know how you're going to handle them. And don't put it off because quite often things like difficult conversations, whilst they may seem hard at the time, as the longer that you leave them, the harder that they get. Focus on the present and find a positive voice to be your cheerleader. When things are hard, sometimes we can ruminate and start questioning ourselves and look too far ahead in the future, which can be really daunting and stop us from taking any action. When we focus on the present and focus on the here and now and stay within that nice little bubble, you can start to focus on what you can control in the here and now. And remember, put a positive spin on it. So, if you look at a difficult situation which seems hard, rather than saying to yourself, how can I do this? Ask yourself how this can be done. So it takes you out of the situation, you're remaining present, but you're being your own self cheerleader because you're looking at different ways that you can use that aren't necessarily your responsibility to help make that hard situation easier. The beautiful thing is when you're focusing on doing hard things well, when they come up again in the future, those hard things will not seem so hard. You'll be much more resilient and able to cope with the difficult things that may come up. Number 3, say yes more. This is such a simple thing, but the way our minds work is we focus on the negative. It's our negativity bias. It's when you get some feedback, say from a work or job that you've done, and the only thing that you actually listen to is the negative thing that's been said. So say yes more. The simple act of doing this opens your mind up to more possibility and more fun and interesting things can come into your life. How does this work in theory? Something happens and your natural instinct may be to say no. And you shut yourself off, you start thinking all about all the things that could go wrong. And so your instinct and your decisions stick to a no. But however, say you said yes to begin with, your mind will then start to look for opportunities and may see the positive things that could happen. You might then see this as an exciting opportunity that could come your way, whether that be a new job, a new project that you could work on, or just genuinely saying yes to more fun and exciting things in your life. I challenge you to do these 3 things. So don't cheat on yourself, do hard well, and say yes more. And they're really simple things that you can do without actually putting yourself out there too much. But just with a bit of planning and preparation, you can have a huge amount of growth by following these 3 things in the year. I'd love to know what you're going to tackle with these ideas. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll be tackling more challenging and exciting stuff as the year goes on. So please do subscribe.